This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates. As we'll see a team from the American, the Army Black Knights, taking on a conference rival from the American, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, the Black Knights will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So East Carolina's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. The Pirates want to move quickly.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to throw, it's Hauser. Right on the money. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. And the Pirates have this offense rolling.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11.
Great job by the defense that time getting the sack, but no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
Trying to escape and get it himself. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. That is no good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. So Army's offense will get the ball for the first time. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a 1st down. They'll go to the fullback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Black Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. On the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Inside the 40. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Black Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. After the run, now to throw. got his man downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Black Knights will have it 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Sends him back in motion. Hard running there. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. On the ground, it's Reed. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Here comes the field goal unit. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. That's caught. It's O'Brien. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The Pirates come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Pirates will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Army has it back in the offense ready to go. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Now on the option. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Black Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. He'll ride his man on the option. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. It'll be 3rd and long. He'll keep it himself. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? And the Black Knights will call on their punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Back to pass, it's Hauser. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pulls it in, it's O'Brien. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier...
There he goes! There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Pirates with the 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's O'Brien.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Oh, they're after him. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
But when it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Pirates want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Working on the right. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. The Pirates have pushed it inside the 20. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, ECU.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. They took it 68 yards on that drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Keeps looking downfield. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Looking for a crease, it's Reed. Works ahead for a couple, they'll stop him at the 27. The Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And listen, on 3rd and 1, I'm bringing so many bodies near the line of scrimmage thinking you're going to run the football. But guess what? Now when I got all those bodies near the line of scrimmage, they're already there. I'm blitzing. I'm bringing pressure. I'm getting you on the ground.
And the Black Knights line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Running back searching for a hole. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Pirates racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
Back to throw, it's Hauser. Looking to the big tight end. And they're not on the same page there. The Pirates will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. He picks up maybe a couple before he's stopped right at the 30-yard line. Back to pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Black Knights will send out the punt unit. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Finds his man. It's Smith. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll pull it on the read. Picks up the 1st down. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Pirates look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Purple Pirates! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game day.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead.
East Carolina, 14, Army, 3.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Off play action. Here's the pressure. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with a sack.
Give to the fullback. Runs through the tackle. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the 1st down. And the Black Knights will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Off play action on 1st down. Pressure coming. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Pirates will hustle to the line.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get 1st downs.
drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Hauser. Looking to the big tight end. Snagged in the middle, it's O'Brien. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. He'll do it himself. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So Palmer...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. A designed run for the quarterback. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Black Knights will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Using the quick game. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Pirates are in the hurry-up.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
And the Pirates are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field, but how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
The Pirates have their offense in high gear. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Gonna run it. It's Montgomery. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. And he will score! Touchdown, East Carolina! this lead here in week 5.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. They'll line up for a second down play. Motion from the back. The lone back's got it. Finds a little space. Breaks into the open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. A first down for the offense. They'll run the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Looking downfield, it's Coleman. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They boot it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. They'll start this drive with a pass. They go to the wide receiver screen. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Pirates can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Quarterback on the keeper. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. The Pirates will line it up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Now improvising. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. To the air, it's Hauser. Makes the grab. Pulled down for the tackle. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. No good. After the missed field goal, hey, could be worse. It's still up by 21. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenville. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium.
And the Pirates will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. On the option. Now the toss. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback keeper. Oh, better look out. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. The option look. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. He's stopped again. He's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Bringing the heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And this offense, man, they're in a tough spot, right? Like, the throws are coming. You're down. You need to make plays in the passing game, but you got to protect your quarterback better. This defense, they've got their ears pinned back. You got to do something about it.
And the Black Knights will line up to punt it away.
Formation to kick it away.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
That's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
The Pirates with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Hauser. Got him downfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
To the air on first down. Here's a heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
And the Pirates have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's O'Brien. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got it in the middle. It's O'Brien. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. He's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. To throw, it's Hauser. Under fire. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
You know, I wonder if the offensive coordinator is wishing he would have tried running the football a couple plays ago because the windows are so small to throw into down here. You've had an incompletion. You've now given up a sack. It's going to make this third down really tricky.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates. Quick strike through the air for the score. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass.
Army, 3.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. They're working that left side. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. Find some fresh air. Turning it on. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a 1st down for this offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Black Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. The give to the fullback. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Black Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. Now the play fake. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
The Black Knights send out the punt unit.
On to kick it away.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
Brings up 2nd down.
Trying play action. Got it in the middle. It's O'Brien. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to pass. It's Hauser. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? On the ground, it's Montgomery. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19. It'll be third and long. Gives it to the back on the draw. He gets it all the way down to the 13-yard line, still short of first down yardage. And now on fourth down, do they kick the chip shot field goal or go for it? That's the end of the period, and East Carolina has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through three. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. And we'll start the fourth quarter by trying to boot a three through there. Absolutely perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. On the option. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking for space, it's Reed. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. They'll run play action. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the misconnection on the first attempt. See if he gets a little looser. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give on the option. There he goes. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Right back to the well. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, ECU! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
41, Army, 3.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
And the Black Knights come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Hand off from the shotgun. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Pirates with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Looking to throw, it's right. Back open in the middle. Touchdown, Purple Pirates! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
48, Army, 3.
He'll bring it out. It's Benson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for a 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll do it himself. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Black Knights decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Looking for a man. It's right. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up this scoreboard.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. And the Pirates trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Splits the uprights. Good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And like you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He's going to run it. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off play action. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. To the air, it's Coleman. Going to try to get it himself. As they say, touchdown, first down, or get down. He gets down. And the Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. Wants to return it. Slips through the line. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46.
Take over. First and 10.
Quick completion to the right. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The give, and tick, 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 tick. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. He'll try to pop the draw. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide, and a season of promise has now had a lot of promises broken.
Yeah, this is a team that really needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror right now and make a decision. What are we going to be? What am I about? What am I willing to do at this point of the season to get this thing turned around? A lot of tough and real conversations are going to have to take place.
And this is when the coaches really make their money, right? How can I get my kids to focus when I know there's probably not a lot to play for down the road? So let's win every game. Let's win every battle. Let's spoil other people's seasons on the way out, even though our season didn't pan the way we wanted it to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.